guys, how are you doing? It's week 50. Things that I've got, what I've read and what I've seen for PlayStation and other things. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. So sit down, have a coffee, have a rum, or have a tea. And what we're going to talk about, well, first we're going to talk about the consoles and your age. That's quite an interesting article that I've read. And then we'll talk about other things, especially with the holiday that we're coming up to. What I'm looking forward to for next year. So sit down and enjoy this video, and here we go. Don't forget, as you got PS Plus, Extra, Medium, Premium, or Normal, then don't forget those three games: Mass Effect, then Knockout, and then Biomutant. So if you want those videos, those games, put it into your library. So there you go. And also as well, we've got the catalogue for this month, and one of the games is the Pedestrian, which is what you're seeing now. And I like that game, and I think I might try and do a little bit review on it as well. And other stuff on there, that there's a WWE, then there's a Far Cry 5 and Far Cry New Dawn, and Far Cry Primal, and other stuff. And there's Mortal Shell and Judgment, and then there's Middle Earth, then Eagle Genius, and other stuff. So I think there's a 22 games that you've got, so that's good. And also, if you've got premium, you've got Ridge Racer 2 and PSP Plus, then you've got Pinball Heroes, and they're they're PS Plus ones. And then they've got Oddworld from PS1, and then they've got one of the games that I really like. I didn't finish it, but obviously I've still got a PlayStation 3. But Heavenly Sword, and that's a really good game. So if you want, put them go and do them, and enjoy your holiday season. But one of the and there's be other stuff underneath this video that I've watched or read. But one of the articles that I've read, and it made me think about stuff, was the fact that the person who does a Gran Turismo, he was saying that as you get older, you got different things in your mind, and he was saying that the game for the Gran Turismo is if you're older, then you'll probably play the the campaign, as in not stuff online. And as you're younger, you'll probably do stuff on online. And I thought that's quite interesting because when you think about for me, for people in my age, most of them are like do some of them are gamers. And one of the things that was quite interesting, one of my friends, he's telling that he's a bit like he was talking about his brother, his two brothers who've got PlayStation 5, and they're older than him. Yeah, so and I thought that was quite interesting. So I definitely think that if you're older, you'll probably do more play by yourself kind of thing. One of the what do you think? As you get older, do you think that you'll do more campaigns, games by yourself? Or do you think that article is wrong? What do you think? But personally, I think doing it doing stuff by yourself on the PlayStation or Xbox or all that kind of stuff, it's quite an interesting a good thing. So let me know what you think about that. So now I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do for the what I'm going to do in the next year. But as you can see, we're watching for Forspoken demo. So I think personally it's an interesting game. I probably won't play the game, but yeah. But if you can, if you go onto the store, then you can get it done. But one of the things that I'm thinking about next year is one of the things that I'm going to try and do. You're going to do a little bit of, obviously now I'm a Jehovah's Witness, so one of the things I'm going to do next year is do a little bit more ministry on the streets. So and that's one of the things that I'm going to try and do for the year. And then for and one of the things that I'm going to try and do as well is obviously I'm married, and one I'm going to try and do it I try and do it every day, but at least once a month. I'm gonna go out for the missus, go out with the wife, and go for a walk or lunch. Because obviously, because of the financial crisis, I'm working. She's working, but I'm gonna try and at least take like 2 or 3 days, well, 2 or 3 hours, or and go out with the wife and go out for dinner or lunch or something like that. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. And then for my channel, I'm gonna try and do the schedule and try and do it every day, every week if I can. And one of the things what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to try and do a review on something like nothing to do with gaming, or maybe gaming, but like maybe a game, or I'll do like something to do with coffee or stuff like that. So hopefully that will help me to talk to people more. My speech will get better and better, and so make sure. I'll try and do that as well. And I also with my friends, maybe I can at least, well, try and talk to them at least 2 times. Go on, if I can't see them, talk to people. Go and give them a ring, give them a text or something like that, and see how they're doing. So that's one of the things I'm going to try and do that as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing for the new year. So yeah, and also one of the things as well I'm going to talk about is what I'm going to think about the PlayStation 5 and what that's going to do for the year. So one of the things the PlayStation 5 is got is we've got the PS Plus, no, the Reality 2. Now, I'm thinking to myself, I want to do it. I've never done VR, so one of the things I'm going to try and do is VR, but I'm not sure if I'll do it in February, because it is quite expensive. And obviously, one of my games is Gran Turismo 7, and obviously I do. I've got the Gran Turismo 4 game, and because I use the old controller from the PlayStation 4, but because I've got a back button on it, so for me, the only thing looking at my finances and what happened in the crisis, with the financial crisis, I'm probably not going to get the VR, but I'm thinking about getting the Edge, because it's got better buttons, and hopefully then I can get Gran Turismo 7 and get the PlayStation 5 version, and then you'll be able to get more from the feedback from the gamer, from the game controller. So that's one of the things that I'm going to try and do. And then obviously one of the things as well, obviously other people, they've got the Slim and stuff like that. I'm probably going to get that because I've got a PlayStation 5 at the moment. So, but one of the things that I think I might one thing I think the PlayStation should go to start doing, especially when you do it about the the Forspoken demo, I think they should try and do more demos, or because I think demos will get people to because when we were younger, we used to have demos and stuff like that. So hopefully they'll start doing that as well. And obviously you've got the PlayStation 4, and hopefully they're going to do much more games just for the PlayStation 5. But I think the PlayStation 4, because it's got a good following. Like, is it 120,000? No, 1,120 million PlayStation 4s. So hopefully they'll start still doing games on the PlayStation 4 as well. But obviously the bigger triple A's, they'll probably just be on the PlayStation 4, 5. But hopefully it's going to be a good game, and hopefully people will talk to each other more and go out and make sure that everyone have a good year. So now I'm gonna stop now, and so I'm gonna say to you now is thank you very much for the year that you've given me, and I'll keep on doing what I'm gonna do with my speaking and stuff like that. One of the things I want to do is the Stroke Association on the 12th of January. I want to do something for that, and in May I want to do something for Stroke Association, and obviously I'm going to do and end of the year I'll do the MOBO as well. But thank you for everything that you've given me for the year, and and hopefully I'll get more subscribers. So all I'm going to say to you now is have a good day, have a good week, and remember, Jehovah, He's watching us.